This is an intro. Who needs an intro? I don't need an intro. This is just a vape show. It's just a vape show. Vape show. This is an intro. Who needs an intro? I don't need an intro. This is just a vape show. It's just a vape show. Vape show.
YouTube, what is up? I'm your homeboy, old boy Josh, back at you, and today we're going to take a look at the Reuleaux RX200S. And this isn't going to be like a big full-blown review or anything like that. It's really just not worth it because there's been so many reviews on the RX200. I guess my impressions of the RX200 are what matters. I don't even think we're going to dive in and take an up-close look or anything like that in anything here because you've seen it a million times. There's no point in me showing you this thing. What are my feelings on it? I mean, we're not even going to have the little guy in here. The little gremlin, he's not going to be any part of this review. Mini-me, the gremlin, whatever you guys want to call him, he's going to sit this one out.
Well, what bug crawled up your butt?
No, get the fuck out of here. I don't need you.
Sure you do. I'm little and awesome.
I don't need you.
Just let me
go away.
Just let me.
Just shut up and go away. Just go away.
Fine. You want me gone? I'm gone.
You're not needed.
Fine. You sure you don't want me to?
No.
Fine.
Just
I'm
piss
going.
off.
I'm going.
Just piss off.
I'm gone.
I'll talk to you later.
You sure you don't want me to?
I'll see you on the next one.
You sure you don't want me to?
Go cry in a corner. I'll see you later. Now that he's gone, RX200S.
Thought you were going to get rid of me that easy, huh? Well, before I go, not really going. Thought he could get rid of me. And before we get into this, I do want to take the time to remind you that we all have a part to play in the fight against Big Pharma, Big Tobacco, the FDA, and the deeming regulations that are looming over our heads. That means if you're on social media, remember to paint the best possible image of the vape community that you can. If you're a shop or a shop owner, remember you need to educate your customers who come in about the fight and the part they need to play in it. And remember to support all of CASAA's calls to action, including that to support HR 2058 and the Cole Bishop Amendment.
It's basically everything the RX200 is, except it's got a very, very pretty screen.
All right, review's over. You can all go home now. Peace.
That's about all there is to it. Very, very pretty screen. It's so easy to read. Everything is organized so well. You've got the mode that it's in, the power setting, the wattage it's at, the voltage it's at, the amperage, the batteries, the ohms. I mean, it's so easy to read, and it's great for that. It's also incredibly comfortable in the hand. That diamond shape, I mean, I've heard all the hype, I have, but that diamond shape is something wonderful. Let me tell you, the way that it feels in the hand, the battery door. I love the blue inside. I don't know what that's about, but I love the blue inside. I really, really do. It's just such a pretty color in there. I don't really see that on any other device where it's got this kind of blue sort of battery tray, but I really dig that. And
Dude, it's just a battery sled. Chill.
the magnets over here just work so well. It lines up, it stays, it doesn't fall off. I've never had an issue with the door whatsoever. The aesthetic of it is kind of whatever. I never really liked the contemporary look of this mod. I never did. And I still don't appreciate it. I think I'm going to get one of those wood skins and throw that on here.
Kind of reminds me of the enforcement droid from RoboCop for some reason.
It's almost utilitarian the way that it looks. It's made for ergonomics and it looks like a big old PV. When I think of a personal vaporizer, what comes to mind is Provari and then the RX200. That's what I think of when I see it. It's very utilitarian, serves the purpose of vaporizing your liquid, and if you ask me, it just looks like a hunk of machinery. It's almost like it doesn't have a soul. That makes sense.
This guy over here, right? Machines should have souls. Vapes should have souls. Come on, dude. You're just being soft.
The battery life on it is very, very good. I can go the whole day vaping at 65 watts. I can go most of a day vaping at 100 watts. I actually really like the performance. I've heard mixed things about charging through the USB port. I personally would not do it. I would use a regular charger to charge this thing.
Don't charge through the USB on this one, guys. Just take out the batteries, put them on an external charger. If you ask me, it's just going to be a lot safer that way.
I need to get myself a second set of 318-650s. I prefer lipos, to be honest with you. I really do. Just because it's more economical. It's just altogether that way. I realize that there's, limits in the lifespan of lipos, but I think I prefer them over 18-650s, just in terms of convenience. Plug it in to charge it, good to go. It performs well. It feels great in the hand. I've been using it every day since it came to me, and I've been enjoying every minute of it. It performs just as well as any of my DNA 200 devices.
And for a fraction of the price.
With possibly better battery life, honestly. I've been impressed that the finish on the mod is yet to mar in any way, and I've been throwing things on here that are not 22 millimeters. I've been throwing things on here that are 30 millimeters. I've been throwing things on here that are 25, 24, 23 millimeter tanks. And I haven't had any issue with the finish marring or anything like that. It's actually held up really, really well. Really well. It's the small touches with this device that make it, you know, a really nice option, if you ask me. Not to mention the price. I mean, the price is excellent. Something like $50 or something for like a 200 watt mod. That's a legitimate 200 watts for 318-650s. It's a good price. But beyond that, it's the little touches. It's, you know, Jaybo's signature up here on the fire button. It's one of the wattage buttons having a little bit of a notch taken out of it, so it's easy to find when you're not looking at it. It's the ergonomics of the device, the way it's shaped like a diamond, and it's very comfortable to hold in the hand. That's what I think is really key about this device. And I like the weight. You can put it down on anything, and it's going to stay upright. It's not going to topple over. It's a great desk mod, and I use it when I'm on the go too.
And if you guys want to continue to see products like the RX200S on the market, remember, we all have a part to play. Fight for your right to vape.
And it's an all-day performer kind of device. So that's the RX200 from Wismec and Jaybo, and I've been enjoying it. It's been a fun device. I'm really glad that I've had the opportunity to play around with one now, because it was one of those devices that I was always curious about, but I never wanted to go out and buy. So I appreciate that. Having Gifts for sending it on over. Remember code ANOMBOY, an OMBOY, get it? Because you're an OMBOY, at heavengifts.com for 15% off of that. Full disclosure, true transparency, I do get a 12% commission on the full cart when you check out. So if you decide to purchase, please do use that code. It will help out me, help out my channel a great deal. I do appreciate it. Until next time, I'm your homeboy, Josh. Vape on, Vapers.